It's certainly exciting to be standing in front of such a diverse and exceptional group of women, entrepreneurs along with supportive corporate partners. As you can see, the scope of this event is huge, and it takes a lot of sponsors and volunteers to pull it all off. And now we're ready to be inspired. It is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for today's luncheon, Katrina Katsarelis, Editor-in-Chief of Katie Magazine.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me today. I'm going to be talking about the colors of success. Thank you for being here today. I noticed so many of you dressed in theme for my speech. I saw bright orange, I saw purple, bright blue, so thank you for getting the memo on dressing for the colors of success. And for those of you in black and white and gray, we still love you too, and you're going to get a lot out of this. Whether you are a business owner or you are working for someone else or you're a budding entrepreneur, I think you're going to get something out of this presentation. Red is passion. You have to choose to have passion because you won't always feel it. You have to choose it. I do this Katie's Cutest Kids contest, Sugarland's Cutest Kids contest. Every year we put a kid on the cover. Well, we have to deal with parents and I'm rolling around on the floor tickling children. I'm doing armpit noises, some people wouldn't like that, but I choose to love it because it's fun and those children actually energize me and they bring joy to me. So that's a decision I make. Steve Jobs said that you have to have passion in your business because it helps you persevere through all those tough times that you're going to encounter. You will. Red is also for heart. You have to put heart into everything you do. We put heart into everything. Our covers are colorful and visual and beautiful, and we study how to do it. We don't do anything halfway, and it shows in the way that our magazine is received. We just got back from the AFCP Awards in Denver, where we won second place in the nation of free community papers for our covers and general excellence, too. So we really try hard. I think Abraham Lincoln said, whatever you do, be a good one. And that is my philosophy. I tell my children that all the time. I don't care what you do, just do it well. And it does take you places. Red also reminds us to be bold. You have to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. The fact that you're all here meeting people, it's a bold step. It's not always comfortable, but you did it. You got here. That's the kind of thing you need to keep doing. Ask people for favors. If you need help with something, if you don't know how to do something, somebody else will, and you can ask them to help you. Most people like to help or give advice or guide you if you will ask. Taking risk is very important. If you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone, you're going to get stuck. When I had the partnership breakup, I took a lot of the little money that we had left and put it into a billboard right there on I-10. Katie Magazine. I mean, it was a big risk, but people found out about us like that, and it kind of worked. So red is for passion, heart, and boldness. Blue, here I am. You want to be true blue to everything you do. Your customers provide the same service time and again that they can count on, and be consistent. Blue is also for storms. It's not that storms won't come, they will. You have to learn how to ride the wave because it's going to happen. So be ready for it and learn how to ride that wave. I know Milton Hershey had 3 failed candy companies before he invented Hershey's chocolate, and I, for one, am really glad he didn't quit because I love my Hershey's chocolate. And J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers, and one of them told her, you really need to get a day job, stop writing. You think of all the people the manager that rejected the Beatles. I mean, there's all kinds of story. You have to just not listen to the naysayers and push through it. Blue is also for integrity. It's our rule in our company that we only work with people of integrity, and that's even customers. If they abuse my people, I don't want them talking to my people, because I don't want to lose people because of people that are nasty or shady. We also don't hire employees that won't give 2 weeks notice, because if they won't do that to their current employer, they're not going to do that for us. And so that's just a policy we've always had that works well for us. I also think blue is for peace. You want to be a peacemaker. We don't need to be demanding or bossy to get our needs met in business. We can be professional and upbeat, and I find that works much better anyway. It's like the tide. What you put out comes back. What you put out comes back, and it's really true. I also choose to not burn bridges and to forgive people. The beauty part about being over 40 is I can't remember who did what to me anyway, and can't hold a grudge. Cannot hold a grudge. I was kind of mad at you, but don't remember. Love you, can't remember. So I love that. I'm going to move on to pink, which I like to call neon pink or fuchsia, because this is all about being forward-thinking. A trend is not something that's happening now, it's something that's about to happen. When I started Katie Magazine, my marketing background, I did a lot of web stuff. I knew we had to get web real fast back in 2003. And so we started these category pages: Katy, Texas doctors, Katy, Texas dentists, Katy, Texas churches, Katy, Texas events, Katy, Texas jobs. And we started piling them with content and advertisers that ranked #1. And that put us at a competitive edge right away with any competition that would start up thereafter. And it worked. If we had not been on the forefront of that, we would be struggling to sell our print, but it really helped sell our print. You want to study the top leaders in your field, not your competitors, the top leaders in your field. I'm a member of the Magazine Publishers of America in New York City. I study what they're doing for excellence, not what the little old magazine, freebies around town are doing. I study the top people. That's what you should do. You want to find clever ways to outshine, outservice, or outproduce your competition. I'm a huge idea person. I come up with ideas in the shower. One of my employees gave me a notepad that you can write in the shower, because I always say, in the shower today, I figured out, so she actually got me a notepad where you can write down ideas. It was pretty funny. But actually, I keep them in here, and I don't take this in the shower. Write down every idea you have, because even if it's not right, you might polish it and fine-tune it into something else. My employees, we all have a meeting called the PIPI. It's not for Pippi Longstockings. It stands for progress, plans, problems, and ideas. And everybody's required to bring an idea. It can be big, small, it can be ridiculous. I don't care. There are no mistakes in brainstorming, and I tell people that all the time. So, as an employee, you want to make yourself invaluable. You want to contribute great ideas that's going to save your company, processes, for those of you that aren't business owners that are employees. If you do that for your employer, you're going to make yourself very indispensable. The beauty of the small business is we can turn on a dime. If Hearst magazines tried to make a change, they're going to have to go through 20 meetings, 45 cycles. I can say, I want to do this, and bam, we're doing it. So that's the beauty of the small business. Being memorable is super important too. I have a saying that says, you can have fun and still get business done. So we try to have fun in our community. My employees love it, our readers love it, community loves it. We have 14,000 Facebook fans because people want to see what we're doing all the time, and we put funny pictures up there. Let's cue this. I want to show you guys some of the fun we had at Katy Rice Harvest Festival. Jude? Okay, so this is my husband in the middle, who I convinced into being Mike Myers. He's an aerospace engineer, mind you. So it wasn't easy, but he did it. And he looks a little reluctant. That's me on the right. Okay, go to the next slide. He's kind of getting into it now. You see him dancing there? He's got the groove down. We were asked to actually perform, which was crazy, but we did. Okay, so the next slide. He's really outdancing me there, and I'm not liking it at this point. It's really upsetting. Okay, and the next one. Now they're trying to get him off the stage. He won't leave. You can see me on the left. I'm giving him a dirty look. The ladies in the back are dancing off the stage, and he's still not going anywhere. He got so into it, he was running down in the parade, running up to little old ladies and saying, "Oh, behave, baby," and they were laughing, and one eager woman wanted to come up and get an autograph on her chest, and I had to step in and remind her it wasn't Mike Myers, it was my husband. Okay, I mean, it was so much fun, but it resulted in business. We actually had an attorney come up, and he said, "Anybody that dances in the streets like that, I want to be part of this magazine," and he bought a long-term contract. He remembered us, and we still have people talk about that. We've also done There's No Place Like Katie, Wizard of Oz, with all the children around us and included all them. A lot of fun stuff. We have a lot of fun. One of the best ways you can do this is through social media. Social media is really important right now, and if you're not on it, get on it, incorporate it into your business plan. We post funny pictures of what we're doing at the office. We have our dog day at the office. We post the dog, put a lei on him or a hat, you know. I mean, your readers love it. They want to, that makes your business fun and memorable. So be innovative, creative, different, memorable, fuchsia, hot pink. Gold reminds us to be a good leader and lead by example. Everybody's going to get their vibe from you. If you go into work, go, "Oh, we got this new project to launch. Is it Monday?" That's the message you're sending out to your people. So I walk in, I'm the cheerleader, I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm upbeat, and they follow me. And that's important when you're the leader. We always operate from a positive, upbeat, energetic place, just like this conference. In the past 10 years, I've learned some really good techniques that have helped me tremendously. Just 4 words that I teach my managers. Could you cue the next slide? Here they are. Training, expectations, reward, recognize, communication, and connect. It's that easy. This is how I get my best employees. First, I train them really, really well. They can have all the experience in the world, but they might not know how to do it our way. Expectations, this is how much you're expected to sell. This is how many stories you'll be writing, and so forth. And then you have to reward and recognize those employees, and you have to connect with them. People, what is that saying? It says, people don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. I always visit with them, I let them know I care, I ask about their families. You have to maintain that connection. I have this vision list that I keep in here of my dreams and goals, and I write down, who has one? Raise your hand if you have a list of visions and goals. Awesome. But whoever didn't raise your hand, which is most of you, please do this, because just like when I wanted to move to Texas, had it told people, I put it out there, I had to make it happen. Same works with your goals. You want to review it frequently. My vision goals list, I put that I wanted to have a home with a pool. I have one. I wanted to put my children through college and for their education. I am able to do that now. I wanted to buy a rental house. We have 3. I can tell you, it really does help you walk toward your goals and attain them. Gold is a visionary color. You're a visionary like me. You really want to find a need in your community and fill it, and then fill it well. Or find a need in your industry and fill it. What's missing? What could be improved on? That's what you look for. Visionaries love what they do. They're creative. They're idea people. They are always willing to persevere through those storms. To visualize and believe in yourself, and please just continue to fortify that dream of yours. Remember my dad who told me I could be anything, I could do anything? I'm here to tell you that. If you never got that from your parents, I'm telling you, you can do it. I love the saying, believe you can, believe you can't. Either way, you're right. And I choose to believe I can, and I want you to too.